Hello and welcome to this episode of Board Games, and this little beauty is Waddington's Game of Dracula. This is my copy, which I've had all through the years, of course, and I believe this came out in 1978, I believe. But anyway, let's take a closer look inside the box and set it up. So, welcome to the Game of Dracula. This is pretty much the entire contents of the game, except for the instructions and the mask, which I'll show you in a moment. Now, this board represents Dracula's castle, the entire thing, and you are one of these four pieces, or at least you start off as one of these four colour pieces: a yellow, a green, a blue and a red. The objective of the game is to get your piece home. Here, there's only two home squares and there's only two ways of getting home. Now, you've got a Dracula piece who moves around the castle, and you've got two vampires, a green one and a blue one. The blue one only ever moves between these little vampire signs here, from number 5 and 6, and he basically blocks the way. You cannot pass through a vampire. This vampire, however, you can turn into if Dracula captures you, and he does that if you happen to be in the same room as him, or he passes through the same room as you, and he follows this little blood trail here, which you control. When it's your go, you roll a dice, and unless it's a V, so say it's a 3 or a 4, you move Dracula the number of spaces indicated on the red dice. In this case it would be 5, so he'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you're happen to be in any of those rooms, like your piece, he would capture you, take you back to his lair, which is there, the coffin, and for the first time that means you become the green vampire. Until it's your go, if a player rolls a V, there for instance V1, that puts you on V1. There's vampire spaces. 1 to 4 are out here, and 5 and 6 are the two blocking the exits until it's your go as the vampire. Even if you roll a V and another number, say V2, you'd have to move to V2, wherever it is on the board. You can bite another player and turn them into the vampire instead of you. If you roll enough numbers, you roll up to there, and then you can run away. You're safe on a candelabra from a vampire, but not Dracula. But you are safe from Dracula in the orange squares that are dotted about the board. So you're safe from vampires and Dracula if you're in those. It's really simple. You're safe from Dracula on the outside bits here, but not the vampire, because he can start out there and then he can come after you by coming up here. It's a really simple game, and that's pretty much it. So the only other thing is, when you become the vampire, you're supposed to wear this mask here. I think you're supposed to put together like that and wear it. It's just a fun thing, as probably indicated on the back of the board. Let's have a look here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. You can see that kid there in the middle wearing it. That's what you're supposed to do. And that's it. That is Waddington's Game of Dracula. Now, this game holds many good memories for me. My friend and I used to play this for hours on end, game after game after game. And it's very nail-biting when you get your piece towards the end here. Nearly you'll go, and then someone rolls the V5 and he gets blocked by there. He can't get you, he just blocks the way. So then you have to change your plan and go in there. In the meantime, obviously, the other players are conspiring against you to either capture you or Dracula, which would take you back to his lair again, even if you're not the vampire. And that's it, really. So there it is, Game of Dracula. And yeah, like I say, it holds many good memories for me, this game. And it was a really fun game. It's brilliant. I love the simplicity of it, and it's a fantastic game, and it holds up to today's standards, I find. So thank you very much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to all, although that's not really relevant on this series. But I will see you on the next video, and bye for now, folks. Bye bye.